talk bill, we talk streets, we talk money. King Mr. TV.
Yo, it's your boy King Mr. and we back right here on King Mr. TV, where we talk real, we talk streets, and we talk motherfucking money. Man, we about to go ahead and get into it. I got another one, man, and this one right here is about the ATL drill scene. Now, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. Man, your boy don't know too much of nothing about no ATL drill scene. I know a goddamn 21 Savage and niggas everybody else know. Future and goddamn the Migos, the niggas everybody else know. So we're gonna go ahead and check this one out, man, and we're gonna do our homework on the new Atlanta and see what they got going on down there.
Rap for the past 20 years, and the city has seen artists blow up and become global stars over and over. Waka, Future, Thug, 21, Gunna, Baby, and countless others. But in recent years, Atlanta's mainstream presence has declined and an underground movement has been growing in the city. Atlanta has always had its share of violence that's made its way into some of the music. However, in recent years, with the growing popularity of drill, Atlanta's younger rappers have decided to focus primarily on the violence and make this the main focus of the music. They've shifted to a more aggressive style and went all in on dissing rival gangs in the city, switching from what Atlanta's been known for the past decade to a new style known as Atlanta drill. This movement has been going strong for around 3 years, and artists from all over the city have been popping off, making it bigger and bigger. So in this video, we'll take a look at the movement that's become Atlanta drill. In order to understand Atlanta drill, you need to be familiar with the different groups in the city. On the east side, there's 4L. This is the gang rappers 21 Savage and Young Nudy are associated with. There's also 5L, also known as Henchmen, the gang Ola Runt is associated with. And 4L and 5L were once cool, but they've fallen out in recent years and started beefing. The last east side gang relevant to music in the city is Homicide Gang, and this is the set Playboy Carti and some of his artists are associated with, and they also have beef with 5L. On the south side, Cleveland Ave is the home to gangs like FMH and YSL or Y5 that became famous because of rappers like Young Thug and Lil Keed. The west side is home to crews like 952, TG5, DFW, and PFK, who are clicked up and refer to themselves as YC or 43, and together they beef with crews like FMH, Y5, 4L, and many more. There's also PCF, a gang allied with YC, and Casket Gang, a group that beefs with both YC and PCF. These are all the main crews involved when it comes to the Atlanta drill scene. The Atlanta drill movement began around 2022. One of the first artists to kick it off was Baby Drill. Baby Drill was a well-known member of the 4L gang in East Atlanta. He started rapping in 2020 under the name Crystal 4L. He became more consistent through 2021, building up a buzz in the city. Then in 2022, things really began to take
I'm
off.
gonna have to go and do my homework.
And Nudy featured him on a song called Done.
I ain't never heard of Baby Drill. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I never heard of this nigga ever. So I might have to go and do some homework on that, man. I'm a little late.
Saying that racked up millions of views. Then he dropped the song called 32 Freestyle that blew up, going even more viral than his song with Young Nudy, further stamping him as one of the biggest up-and-coming artists out of Atlanta. Just as Baby Drill was beginning to take off, he found himself in a situation that could have easily ended everything when he was arrested and charged with the body in May. He sat in jail for the rest of the year, but in November the charges were dropped due to insufficient evidence, and Baby Drill returned bigger than ever before. Around the same time Baby Drill was taking off, there was another ATL drill pioneer also beginning to gain a buzz in the Atlanta underground. Anti the Menace was a rapper from the west side of Atlanta and a member of 952 and YC, meaning that he was an op of Baby Drill and 4L. Anti first blew up in summer of 2022 from a couple huge songs that blew up, racking up millions of views. He continued dropping and going up throughout the rest of the year. With Baby Drill
Definitely
and Anti being
homework
two of the
niggas,
biggest
bro.
artists coming up who were on different sides in the beef, they took shots at each other in the music, trading disses back and forth. In addition to Anti and Baby Drill, 2022 was also a big year for Westside rapper Lil Tony, a member of the PCF gang. He initially began rapping in 2020, but blew up after a song called Baby Drill Flow went viral in 2022. After this song took off, he continued dropping more songs on SoundCloud, but wouldn't see his career take off to reach the next level until 2023. In late summer of 2022, Lil Perk, a 15-year-old rapper from the West Side, associated with the 4-3 gang, began to build a small buzz, dropping several songs that did numbers and got big in the city. But in November, a situation went down where he and other 4-3 members were walking around Atlantic Station, a shopping center in Midtown Atlanta, when they ran into a 15-year-old kid known as Ola Cam. Cam was the little brother of rapper Ola Runt and associated with gangs like Henchmen and FMH, which meant he was an op of 4-3, and they opened fire as soon as they saw him, leaving both Cam and a 12-year-old 4-3 member known as Lil Hot, who had came with them, deceased on the scene.
Damn.
Because of where this incident took place and the fact that it claimed the lives of two kids, the situation got a ton of attention. The 4-3 members were caught on camera getting on the MARTA to go home, and in December, Lil Perk was arrested in connection with the situation, and he would eventually—
You see the niggas walk past, look right at the camera, them niggas say, you're going to jail.
be sentenced to 20 years. As Atlanta Drill progressed, both Ola Cam and Lil Hot would be dissed by rivals frequently in the music. The last big artist making noise in Atlanta through 2022 was Glock 40 Spaz, who had 2 songs that went extremely viral, and he even had Playboi Carti trying to sign him. He made a lot of noise in the city, but many don't consider him part of Atlanta Drill because he's from a surrounding area, not the actual city. In 2023, Atlanta Drill reached a new level of popularity. More artists continue to blow up out of the city.
Real Atlanta.
There were more YC rappers like Lil Ray and Lil Drabo, who both had several songs take off this year. L5, another rapper from a set called TG5, also affiliated with YC, began blowing up with several big songs that blew up in the city. The biggest being
is they all blood sets or something? Like, what the fuck?
Street. L5 was one of the artists who popularized the yelling that would become common in ATL drill, and he even made enough noise to catch the attention of Playboi Carti and Opium,
they be doing
and
like
eventually
that
ended up signing with the label.
Drill.
But unfortunately, in late
trap,
2023, he was locked up after violating probation. In addition to the YC rappers, more names continue popping up throughout the year. Lil Meat, a rapper from Southwest Atlanta, blew up dropping a song called Start a Riot, and then continued to drop in new numbers. Lil Tim,
I can just tell by the way that nigga was rapping, I ain't gonna like that song. I can already tell by his face, I ain't gonna like that.
a rapper from Cleveland Ave and a member of FMH, also took off with 2 big songs, gaining a ton of traction throughout the year as well. With all the new rappers taking off in 2023, the dissing hit an all-time high. There were all types of beefs going on in the city. YC was beefing with half the city, so YC rappers like Anti, Lil Ray, Drabo, and L5 traded disses with rappers like Lil Meat, who repped Casket Gang, Lil Tim, who repped FMH, and Baby Drill, who repped 4L. Lil Meat and Lil Tony also traded disses back and forth because their gangs CG and PCF were also into it. Anti and Baby Drill, the 2 biggest established rappers, maintained the same level of popularity from 2022, dropping more songs, continuing to do numbers. But Lil Tony saw his career explode. He began dropping music videos more consistently, and the first one he had take off to do millions was a song called 3 AM. He continued dropping, doing hundreds of thousands on his videos consistently. Then in November, he dropped a song called Watch the Moon that went extremely viral, racking up several million views in a couple of months. The song made it out of the city and got nationwide attention, making Lil Tony the hottest artist on the Atlanta drill scene.
probably have.
In late 2023, Playboi Carti indirectly.
Let's see if we can get a little snippet of it, cause he said everybody in the country heard it. Like, then nigga, that mean I heard it. Then nigga, what? Oh, it's on there, little Tony. Let's see if I ever heard this shit. Probably, see if I can get away with just playing a little snippet of it.
Getting no more easy, I'm just trying to get away.
Nope, I already know I never heard that. I never heard you, buddy. I never heard of this.
Atlanta has been running rap for the past 20 years, and the city has seen artists blow up and forth because their gangs, CG and PCF, were also into it. Anti and Baby song called Watch the Moon that went extremely viral, racking up several million views in a couple of months. The song made it out of the city and got nationwide attention, making Lil Tony the hottest artist on the Atlanta drill scene. In late 2023, Playboi Carti indirectly put one of his ops on after dropping a song where he said he was looking for Benji, referring to Benji Bluebills, a rapper from the Henchman 5L gang that beefs with Homicide gang, the set Carti is affiliated with.
I was about to say, but
this would lead Carti fans to looking up Benji's music, and Benji would also make a song
these niggas because he from out there.
On responding, that became his first song to pass 1 million views. Going into 2024, a new face would blow up on the scene. Baby Kia, also known as BK, began rapping in 2023, and at the very end of the year, things would begin taking off for him when songs like BK Back and Let's Play a Game started blowing up. BK was from the Cleveland Ave area and repped FMH, so in his music he dissed YC often. In 2024, his career exploded after he dropped a song called OD Crashin'. This song racked up millions of views in less than a month, becoming the most viral Atlanta drill song ever. This instantly made Baby Kia the most famous Atlanta drill artist due to the fact that his song had seen mainstream success, spreading all over the internet. The next viral artist to come
I didn't recognize though that that's what they was calling this Atlanta drill. I didn't know that.
Come out of Atlanta this year was Laserdisc 700. He also blew up in February after he made an appearance on a Plackboy Max live stream rap competition where he made songs on the spot, and his unique style caught everyone's attention and made people start checking out his music. Everything he dropped after the stream began doing numbers, and he quickly became one of the biggest underground rappers across the entire internet.
Like, if a nigga could just come in the chat and everybody like, oh, buddy hard, like live too with it, that's hard. I'm gonna have to check him out.
To Glock 40 Spaz, he was in a different lane as far as his music style and not really considered Atlanta drill by many fans. Meanwhile, through 2024, many of the established Atlanta drill artists saw a slight dip in views, and a couple had more serious issues pop up. In March, Anti the Menace was arrested for several charges ranging from armed robbery to gang activities. 5 months after his arrest, Rollo would put up the bond money to get Anti out, but less than 2 weeks later, Anti was back in jail, and near the end of the year, the news broke that he took a plea deal where he received 10 years in prison and another 10 on probation. In May, Lil Tony ended up in the hospital after being involved in a situation in Buckhead where shots were fired and he was hit. He would end up making a full recovery and getting back to the music, but just 3 months later, he was arrested for unlawful possession of a firearm and would have to sit in Fulton County Jail for 4 months. In August of 2024, Glock 40 Spaz was finally released after serving 2 years for a robbery. Most recently, in early December, Lil Tony was released after his 4 months in the county. This brings us to the present day. Atlanta drill has lost some relevance from 2022 and 2023. Like all drill movements, it's lost rappers to jail. But people like Lil Tony, Baby Kia.
Alright, man, shout out to them Atlanta niggas, man. I didn't even know that they had a drill scene, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to them niggas that's doing their thing, man. I'm gonna have to check some of them out, bro. I'm gonna have to see what they talking about. We might have to come to y'all with a part 2 of the new Atlanta and see what them niggas is talking about. I'm gonna come to y'all and let y'all know who I rock with, who I fuck with, and we do our homework. You know what I'm talking about? Alright, it's your boy King Mr. right here on King Mr. TV, and we out.